everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. In this lesson, we will be learning that words in Arabic fall into two categories, and of course, we will be learning the very easy and simple rule that you need to follow to know in which category each word falls. Let's dive in. So the two categories are feminine words and masculine words. And the simple rule is that feminine words are the words that end with a or I. And with that being said, masculine words are the words that end with the rest of the endings. Any other letter than a or I. As you can see next, I have prepared a table in which we're going to do few examples to further practice this and put it more into perspective. So as we just said, that the feminine words are the words that end with a or I. And as we go with the examples, that is going to be a very clear pattern. Let's start with school, مدرسة, university, جامعة, coffee shop or cafe, القهوة, week, جمعة, year, سنة, village, ضيعة. All these words ended with a or a. Now let's move on to the masculine words, starting with house, which is بيت, work, شغل, weather, طقس, day, نهار, month, شهر, exam, فحص. So as you notice, the masculine category have ended with all the letters in the English alphabet except for the a and I. After learning these two categories, we should know that words will be said differently depending if we're saying it based off a feminine word or based off a masculine words. We have learned in lesson 3 that was is can. Can is used when you're saying was based off a masculine word. And if you're saying was based off a feminine word, then you would say can it. So the two ways to say was can with masculine words and can it with feminine words. Moving on to good. In lesson 1, we've learned 3 ways to say good. منيح when it's said by a male, منيحة to a female, and منيح to more than one person. These are the same ways to say good to anything that you're saying good for. If you're saying, I am good, the weather is good, the meal was good, the movie was good, these are the ways to say good and also for when. When it comes to saying good for the plural, it's always منيح. In the singular form, that's where it's going to change depending if it was said based off a feminine word or based off a masculine word. منيح, just like it's said by males, it's going also to be said with masculine words. And منيحة, just like it's said by females, it's also going to be said for feminine words. I'm going to further explain this and practice it in a form of question and answers by taking the first example, how was your day today? Let's ask this to a male. So here in this question, was is based off day. How was what? Your day. And we have learned that day is nahar, not ending with a or a, therefore it's a masculine word. And because it is a masculine word, you need to use was in the masculine form. So you will be saying, كيف كان your day to a male نهارك اليوم كيف كان نهارك اليوم. So we said كان, not كانت, because was is based off day, which is نهار, which is a masculine word. And if you want to answer with was good, So we're still talking about the day, that the day was good. And we have already determined that day is in har, so a masculine word. So even the answer, it's going to be put in the masculine form. So the masculine form of was is kin, and the masculine form of good is منيح. So his answer would be kin منيح. Let's do another example. If you want to ask a girl, how was school today? So how was what? How was school? So was is based off school, which we have previously determined that it's a feminine word. And was being based off a feminine word, it's going to be said كانت. So you phrase your question by saying if كانت المدرسة اليوم. And if her answer were to be was very good, because this was very good, we're still talking about school, which we have already established that it's a feminine word. So she's going to answer by saying كانت كتير منيحة. So we've used was, that is for feminine words, and we've used the منيحة, that is also for feminine words. Let's do another example. How was the weather today? So how was what? How was the weather? So was being based off weather, which is ta'as, which is a masculine word. So you will say كيف كان الطقس اليوم. Now your answer to that will be phrased depending on what you're answering. Let's take as a first example, if you want to say it was hot today. We have learned in lesson 4 that hot is shob. So shob is masculine word. So you would say كان shob اليوم. But if you were to give an answer that was a feminine word, then you would say كانت. I'll take the example of sunny. If you're saying it was sunny today, sunny, also that was learned in lesson 4 about the weather vocabulary, sunny is مشمسة. مشمسة ends with a. Therefore, it's a feminine word. So before it, you should say كانت مشمسة اليوم. So really, this is very easy to learn. After knowing that the feminine words are the ones that end with a or a, and the masculine words are the one that end with any other letter, you need to know the two ways to say was, which is can for masculine words and كانت for feminine words. And then good, منيح for masculine words, منيحة for feminine words. Next, when you have was in your sentence, you need to know the word that you're basing it on. If you're basing was of a masculine word, you say can. If you're basing it off a feminine word, you say كانت. And then your answer, it's going to be in the same form. If your question was in the feminine form, your answer will be the same. And if your question was in the masculine form, again, your answer will be in the same form, the masculine form. So let's take this example. How was the beach on Sunday? How was what? The beach. So we're basing was on beach, which is bahr. It doesn't end with a or a, so it's a masculine word. So was is going to be said can. So your question will be كيف كان البحر الأحمر? It was very good. Still talking about بحر. So you would say كان كتير منيح. And the last example we'll do today. How was university yesterday? How was what? University. So we're basing was on university, which is جامعة. That is a feminine word. So we're going to put our question and answer in the feminine form. So you would say كيف كانت الجامعة امبارح. And if the answer was, it was alright. So talking about جامعة, so you would say كانت عادة. So that would be it for today's lesson, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next one, we will be learning more words and how they are said when they are used with masculine and feminine words. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section and I will gladly be answering them. And if you would like to learn more of the non-formal Arabic, please subscribe and I will see you in the next one.